Okay, so I was doing some research in something unrelated to the Mandela effect, and I came across Swarthmore College. And I always remembered it being called Swathmore with no R in there in the first part of the word. Uh, Not swarth, it was swath. And so I just had to look this up. And of course, we look into Swarthmore College. It was started by the Quakers, the Friends, Society of Friends, I believe here it says. It originally comes from the Swarthmore Hall in England, which is where Religious Society of Friends, important player in the founding. So, anyways, this is where they had some of their stuff going on, and so I started looking to Swarthmore, and named after its location on the Swarthmore, formerly a marsh-covered moorland. So, what is a swath? Let's see if we can find it here. It's a scar, a trace, a vestige. So if you were to cut a swath of grass, that's what it's like, a scar. You know. Let's see here if we can find a better definition. Yeah, swath, a row of mown grass, and a moor is like sort of a marshland. Let's see here. And there's no swarth in this etymology book. So let's look up more. Okay. Heath, extensive waste ground. So there's this Swarthmore, Pennsylvania, was named after the college. It originally was called Westdale. But the Quakers had stuff going on all over the place, and we have the Swathmore Farm. And Guilford College in Greensboro, North Carolina, was founded, I believe, by the Quakers. And so we have the Swathmore Farm. And let's see. Okay, I also wanted to point out something I found. Really weird. Just now it's called the Model Farm, High Point, North Carolina. But so I was looking up this farm, Guilford College, and all this stuff. So we see these lights here. let's just take a look at this.
And the Underground Railroad, which helped escaped slaves flee to the North before and during the Civil War. A war that marked a turn.
And what are we looking at right there? What did we just see? these lights went from green to red in the middle. Maybe the color balance on this is off a little bit, but because I checked it out, that same location is here. It's definitely red, And so let's just check that out again. This is like a little nugget in the.
Slaves flee to the North before and during the Civil War. A war that marked a turning point in local Quaker.
I wish we could see it go to yellow, but so there was that little thing in the midst of all this. But we find lots of residue for Swathmore College. I haven't even started on that Swathmore mission, and so just going across some of the evidence here. Some of these aren't specifically Swathmore College. There's a ship called the Swathmore from back in the day. Let's see here. This is 1855. That same ship. It's right here. And it goes to Philadelphia, so that's, Pennsylvania. And What do we have here? Some street, or Fenchurch Street. It's at London, but it says Swathmore, so I don't know. Let's get back to some more evidence. Here we have Swathmore College. To see it has Swathmore College right here. Then you click on the link, and it takes you to Swarthmore. All right. We have Swathmore College. Where are we here? Swathmore College. This is from the New York Times. Swathmore College. Swathmore College. Let's see here. Professor, Swathmore College. Unless there's a Swathmore College I'm not aware of. This is from 1898. Okay, so here we see an April 1st, 2014, sort of a joke saying Swathmore drops R from name to fix 150 years of pronunciation confusion. So, okay, this is 2014, but we know how these things pop up. But just to show you, this is July 9, 1864. Quakers are establishing a college in Pennsylvania. Is it incorporated as Swathmore College? So this is right from the beginning. Just going to go through some more examples. This is 1881. So here we have Swathmore Hall, Moor, in England. And so again, some examples of the original spelling. It's the Quakers, so who named Swathmore College, founded Swathmore College, because they had a big event in the Swathmore Hall. And so we have Swathmore Hall, home of Margaret Fell. Quaker stuff. Hear that again. Okay, some more Swathmore College stuff. Okay, so we have Swathmore Hall. Swathmore Hall, this is a looks like a local tourist thing. Swathmore Hall. This is Swathmore. Swathmore Hall. What is this? Now. Swathmore. Swathmore Hall. Swathmore Friends, Quakers. Okay, this is a Quaker website. Quakers in Britain, Our History, Swathmore Hall. That's the way they spell it. Quakers. So that predates the college people who seem to know everything, apparently, about everything. Swathmore Hall. What's that? Kind of Quaker shrine, Swathmore Hall. Here are some from Swathmore, Ulverston, Cumbria, in England. So here we have even the people who live there, such as South Lakeland District Council. They have Swathmore. And so this is an application page for. So I wanted to just show that there is evidence in the past, residue, both in England and America through the Quakers, for it being called Swathmore, not Swarthmore. And, this is sort of a historical thing for me. I remember it being called Swathmore, never any confusion over how to Swarthmore. It's hard for me to say. And so, yeah, I just want to put this out there along with the weird light red in the center of the traffic light. I don't even know what to think about that. All right, thanks for watching.